Welcome to another episode of Scrubs and Proxies, where we keep pushing the boundaries of missed opportunities. Today we have Kyle on Blue Red Phoenix, and we have Jared on Madness. This is indeed going to be a very mad game. Today's background music is Mega Man 2 by VomitroN. Here we go. Kyle shows his hand. He's got a couple Dragon Race challengers, Delver, one land, and a Phoenix. Jared mulligans, not good enough to keep. Here we go. Jared shows us his hand. Keeps a hollow one, gamble, a land. He's gonna bottom a Badlands, keeping a Putrid Imp also. Here we go. Jared starts us off with a Bloodstained Mire and a Lion's Eye Diamond. Cracks the Bloodstained Mire, goes down to 19, gets that Badlands to put on the bottom, shuffles it up, plays Putrid Imp, passes the turn. Kyle goes, places Cephaly Coliseum, taps it, loses life, puts Delver's Secrets in play. Jared goes, top decks of Faithless Looting, plays the Faithless Looting, draws 2. Madness on the discard, putting 2 Basking Walls into play. Discarding a Gamble to the Putrid Imp, so Hollow 1 is free. Jared coming in for 1. Delver trigger. Doesn't get there with that. Kyle plays Flood Strand, cracks it, goes down to 17. Plays a Volcanic Island. Plays a Dragon Race Chandler. Taps the Coliseum, loses the life. Plays a Careful Study. Dragon Race Chandler triggers. Looks like Kyle draws and discards. Putting in the bin Narcolyte Phoenix and Dragon's Race Chandler. Jared goes through his turn, untaps, draws, plays the Wood of Foothills. Plays Burning Inquiry off the Badlands. Kyle forces. Kyle must not want to discard what's in his hand. Must be protecting something. Jared comes in for 6 before blocks. No blocks declared. Jared cracks his Wood Foothills. Gets a Taiga. Cracks the Lion's Eye Diamond. Taps the Taiga. Pumps both his Root Wallas. Coming in for 10. Kyle down to 5. Jared at 18. Delver trigger. Kyle reveals Manamorphose. Delver flips. Kyle plays Manamorphose. Goes down to 3 from the Cephaly Coliseum tap. Kyle plays Misty Rainforest. Cracks it. Volcanic Island. Plays Murktide Regent. There's a clock. Kyle exiles 3 instants and sorceries. Murktide will come in with 3 +1/+1 counters, making him a 6/6. Kyle plays another Dragon's Race Channeler. Swings for 3. Jared down to 15. Jared draws. Plays Scalding Time. Comes in swinging. Alright, Kyle declares blocks. Jared pumps the Basking Root Waller. They're going to trade. Hollow 1 goes in the yard. And Dragon's Race Chandler will go in the yard. Kyle takes 1 from the Putrid Imp. Kyle draws. Kyle plays the Wasteland. Takes Jared off a green, hitting that Taiga. Untap, I'll keep draw with Jared. Jared passes. Kyle top decks Lava Dart. Jared plays the Mountain. Puts red in the pool. Plays another Burning Inquiry. Kyle in response to Lava Darts, the Putrid Imp. Flashes back Lava Dart, targeting Putrid Imp again, putting him in the bin. Alright. Burning Inquiry resolves. This is basically going to be a discard 3. Jared gets some pretty good goodies right there. Gets a Root Walla that's going to come into play, an Anger, giving things haste, and a Faithless Looting. Alright, Kyle top decks a Arclight Phoenix. Jared draws. He draws the Ox. Ox will be pretty good here. Jared passes. He probably should have just flashed back Faithless Looting. Put that Ox in the yard to escape it. Kyle drew and played Plains. Jared cracks his Sculling Tarn. Puts the Taiga in. Maybe we'll see that Faithless Looting. Jared top decks and plays the Burning Inquiry. It's a great way to discard Ox. Each player draws 3 off the Inquiry. Alright, they're going to choose a card to keep. Oh, and Jared reveals the Ponder on accident. Whoops. So Jared will show, that he had the Ox. That would have much been in the yard. Kyle discards 2 Bolts and Arclight Phoenix. Jared discards a Hogak, Street Wraith, and a Petri Dent. Alright, Jared passes the turn. Kyle top decks Delver. He plays a Ponder. Force, Faithless Looting, Sculling Tarn. Puts 3 back. Draws the Faithless Looting. Nope, plays the Delver. Kyle comes in for 6 in the air, putting Jared down to 8. Kyle still at 2 life. Jared coming in with the beats. Jared pumps the Root Roll up. Oh, man. That Faithless Looting would be huge if Jared would just cast it. Looks like Jared also has a Vengevine in hand. Kyle top decks a Force. Pays 1. Now he casts the Faithless Looting. Draws 2, discards 2. Discards 2 lands, the Volcanic, and the Sculling Tarn. Jared's go. Jared passes the turn. Kyle draws a Brainstorm. Plays the Brainstorm. Volcanic, Dragon Rage Channel, and Wasteland. Kyle puts his 2 cards back. Plays the Wasteland. Wastes the Taiga, taking Jared off green. Taking Jared also off of Faithless Looting. Kyle plays Dragon's Rage Channeler. Comes in for 6. Tied the leader, putting both these players at 2 life. Jared top decks Arid Mesa, and he scoops it up. Total missed opportunity by Jared. Not casting that Faithless Looting with flashback. Here we go. Jared boards out Ox, Hogak, Anger, Gamble, Burning Inquiries. Boards in Bone Shards and Fairy Macabre. Kyle does not sideboard. He must not have any good cards for this matchup. Alright, Jared draws. Kyle draws. Jared will be on the play again. Kyle mulligans. Jared also mulligans. Alright, let's see if these guys get a better hand this time. Both these guys will be at 6 cards. Kyle keeps. He has a Wasteland, some Permission, Delver, Dragon Rage Channeler, and Manamorphose. Jared mulligans again. He'll be down to 5 cards. Alright, let's see what this new 7 looks like. Alright, Jared's bottoming a Mountain Hollow one. He's keeping a Street Wraith, the Bone Shards, Blazing Root Wall, I believe, or maybe it's Basking Root Walla. Alright, cycles the Street Wraith, draws a card, draws Putrid Imp, it looks like. Passes the turn to Kyle. Kyle top decks an Arclight Phoenix, plays a Pluto Delta, cracks it. This guy's getting Volcanic Island every time. Why not? No Wasteland this matchup for Jared. Kyle plays a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Jared cracks his Sculling Tarn. Gets a Badlands. Jared plays Bone Shards. With discarding Basking Root Wall for Madness. Bone Shards targeting Dragon's Rage Channeler. Kyle forces. Trigger off the Channeler. Kyle plays Wasteland. Pays 2. Manamorphose. Trigger. Kyle will draw that card. Force. Kyle plays Ponder. Trigger off the Channeler. Alright, looks like Daze, Brainstorm, and Force on top. Kyle takes the Daze off that Ponder. Jared draws. Jared plays another Bone Shards, trying to get that Dragon's Rage Channeler off the board. Casts Basking Root Wall with the Madness. Daze on the Bone Shards. Alright, Jared coming in for 1. Kyle down to 17. Jared also at 17. Alright, Volcanic for the turn. Careful study. Trigger off the Channeler. Kyle puts a Brainstorm into the bin. Alright, Kyle discards 2 Phoenixes. Takes Jared off all of his lands with Wasteland targeting Badlands. Comes in for 3. Jared coming in for 2. Kyle at 15, Jared at 14. We are racing. Kyle coming in for 3 every turn. Jared takes 3, down to 11. Coming in for 2 to Kyle with the Root Wallas. Kyle untaps, draws, plays a Ponder. Trigger on the Channeler. He puts an island into the bin. Ponders. Puts 3 back. Swings 3. Jared down to 8. Kyle at 13. Jared finally gets a land. Scalding Tarn. Gets a Badlands. Jared plays a Putrid Imp. Kyle forces. Kyle down to 12. Jared at 7. Putrid Imp just gets tossed to the yard. Womp womp. Jared coming in for 2, putting Kyle down to 10. This is an epic race we got going on right now. Kyle plays Misty Rainforest. Cracks the fetch. Kyle plays Volcanic Island. Taps 2. Manamorphose. Trigger on the stack. Puts another Volcanic to the yard. Kyle draws Arclight Phoenix. Comes in for 3. Jared at 4. Kyle at 9. Jared draws a Putrid Imp. Plays the Putrid Imp. Comes in for 2 with the Root Wallas. Kyle untaps. Swings. Putting Jared to 1 life. End of turn. Jared uses Putrid Imp's ability to put 3 Root Wallas into play. Kyle counters the Blazing Root Walla. Kyle now at 6 life. Jared still at 1. I think Jared has lethal on board. Jared draws. Red for Faithless Looting. Basically discard 2 right here. Alright, Jared turning everything sideways. For 6. What's he got? Nothing. He's got an Arclight in hand. GG's. We are tied up 1-1, folks. Going into game 3. Either player's sideboards. Kyle will be on the play this round. Kyle's like, hey, this mountain right here. This mountain, if there's any other land in the deck, this hand would be totally keepable. Kyle mulligans. Jared showing his hand twice. Must be pretty good. Look pretty explosive with 2 Street Rays, 2 Hollow Ones, the land. Alright, Kyle keeps his hand, keeps a 6. He keeps a Bolt, some aggro, but no permission. Kyle plays Scalding Tarn, cracks it, puts Volcanic into play, plays Dragon Rage Channeler. Jared cycles Street Wraith, draws a card. Cycles another Street Wraith, draws a card. Alright, with the Hills, cracking it. Jared down to 15 life. Jared gets a Badlands. Bone Shards. Madness on the Basking Root Walla. Alright, no permission from Kyle. Dragon Rage Channel hits the yard. Jared discarded 3 cards this turn, so he got to play 2 Hollow Ones. I believe Jared also had Vengevine in the hand, so that was a missed opportunity by him. He could discard the Vengevine instead of the Root Walla, and then coming in for 4 that turn and having 12 power on the board. Kyle's pondering right now. Kyle draws a Daze. Cracks his Blue Delta. Goes and gets another Volcanic Island. Taps. Plays Delver. Jared untaps, upkeeps, draws. Cycles Street Wraith, drawing cards. Plays a Mountain. Plays Burning Inquiry. Alright. Kyle still. No permission, really. Alright, these guys are going to shuffle their hands up. Kyle chooses 2 cards Jared can keep. And Jared will be discarding a Vengevine. That Vengevine would have been really good turn 1. Kyle keeps those 3. He's going to discard those 3. Discarding Force, Brainstorm, and a Bolt. Alright, Jared coming in with the beats. Swinging 9. They'll trade with the Delver and the Blazing Root Waller. Kyle will take that 8 damage. Kyle plays Scalding Tarn, cracks it. Volcanic, here we go. Why not? Alright, Brainstorms. Puts 2 back. Plays Delver. Kyle just trying to hang on, throw some chump blockers out there. Or a chump blocker, I should say. Jared playing Faithless Looting. Draws 2, discards 2. Jared's thinking he's so bad, he should have played that Badlands in his hand first. There's the Badlands. The other card in his hand was Angie's Ravager, who just came down this turn. Kyle untaps a piece, draws a Ponder, plays the Ponder. Looks like 2 Arclight, or 1 Arclight, 2 lands. Kyle's like, no way, man, I'm going to shuffle this up. Let's see what else I can get. Kyle draws. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Another chump blocker. Jared untaps, upkeeps, draws. Turns his card sideways. Kyle chump blocks. Kyle takes 4. Down to 1 life. Jared plays Putrid Imp. Now he's going to play the Angie's Ravager off the discard. Kyle dazes it. Haha. I guess it didn't matter. Kyle probably would have dazed it if he would have played. Jared would have played his cards correctly. Kyle scoops it up. Madness 2-1. Whoa. Jared gets there. Madness. With all the misplays. All the missed opportunities. See, look. That should have been his turn 1 right there. The Vengevine. It was like I could have been coming in for 12 all game. Me, not so good. What a scrub. GG's, guys.